Welcome back to the Bad Influence podcast, where we show you how to take control of your life. I am the bad influence that you need in your life, Bjordan Banderas. And listen up, because right now, your life is about to change. I have observed that too many people waste years waiting for confidence to magically appear. But fuck that. Confidence isn't a gift from the gods. It's a skill you sharpen like a blade, and I'm here to hand you the whetstone. Think about how different your life would be if you stop shrinking back, stop doubting yourself, and stop apologizing for taking up space. Imagine walking into every room feeling like you belong there, no questions asked. Well, today, I'm arming you with the psychological hacks to make that happen. This is about planting new seeds in your mind, training your brain to stop flinching at challenges and instead charge forward. It's not about empty affirmations that leave you feeling like a fraud. No, it's not. It's about practical, proven techniques that transform fear into fuel. So by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to rewire your mindset, create unshakable self-belief, and take bold action. No fluff, no excuses, no bullshit. Just raw strategies you can use today. So the real issue isn't that confidence is rare. No, it's not. The real issue is that we've been taught to chase it the wrong way. Society tells you to just believe in yourself, as if flicking a mental switch will fix everything, right? Spoiler alert, it won't. People try faking it till they make it, repeating hollow mantras and praying their self-doubt will disappear, but it never happens. So instead, they end up feeling like imposters, locked in a vicious cycle of fear and insecurity. You know what I'm talking about. I know many of you are there right now. I've been there, so I know how it feels. You hesitate before making big decisions. You second guess your ideas, and you pass on opportunities because deep down, you think you're not good enough. And guess what? That's killing your potential, stealing your dreams, and leaving you stuck. So it's time. It is time to break through this mental wall. Let's figure out what's holding you back and replace it with a mindset that screams, hell yes, I can. I have a friend of mine, Andrea. She's brilliant. I used to work with her. She's brilliant, hardworking, and ambitious. Yet, every time a promotion comes up at her job, she freezes. She convinces herself she's not ready, not smart enough, not charismatic enough. Sound familiar? I'm pretty sure a lot of you have done this. I used to do this a lot. Well, Andrea is the type who stays late at the office, doing more work than anyone else, but never speaks up in meetings. When her boss asks for volunteers on a high-profile project, Andrea stays silent, terrified she'll fail if she steps forward. But one day, I told Andrea to try something different. She experimented with a mental trick I gave her, just one small shift. The next meeting, she envisioned herself as someone who belongs at the table. She saw taller, spoke directly, and offered a solution before doubt could strangle her voice. That single change sparked a chain reaction. She was noticed by her boss, valued by the team, and eventually picked for a project that catapulted her career. Andrea didn't wait for confidence to arrive. She created it. And you can too. Because here's the thing. Confidence isn't voodoo or anything like that. No, it's not. It's neuroscience. Your brain builds neural pathways based on repeated thoughts and actions. If you spend years telling yourself you're inadequate, guess what neural highways you've built? The negative ones, right? Here's the thing though. Neuroplasticity means you can reshape your brain's wiring. Each time you take a confident action, no matter how small, it doesn't matter if it's huge or just tiny, you're laying down new tracks. And over time, self-assuredness becomes your default setting. Studies show that adjusting your body language, your tone, and mindset actually change hormone levels. Standing tall, speaking firmly, and holding eye contact triggers chemical responses that reinforce feelings of power and competence. And you can Google this. This information is out there for you to actually see and for you to actually understand that this is real, because this is what I had to do in order for me to become the confident person that I am right now. If I hadn't built this confidence, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't have the job that I have right now. I wouldn't be able to take care of my wife. I wouldn't go to doctor's appointments and be like, no, you're wrong, and here's the information to back me up. I wouldn't be able to do that. No. So I had to build my confidence. And you have to understand that confidence isn't just a feeling. It's a physiological and neurological shift. And mastering these techniques means you're not guessing. You're engineering your own belief system. So, are you ready for the how-to? Because I'm going to give you the tools that you need. I'm going to give you the steps that you need to take in order for you to create that confidence, to build that confidence. Ready? Let's go. Step 1, redefine failure. Oh, this is important because instead of seeing it as proof you're worthless, treat it as data. When something goes wrong, ask, what can I learn? Every mistake becomes a stepping stone, not a headstone. And that's important to understand, because if you make a mistake, don't bury the idea. Don't bury yourself in that cemetery where you put everything good that could and all your good ideas, all of that. Yeah, don't put that fucking headstone in it. Don't put that headstone that says, I suck, I'm not good enough, all that bullshit. No, see it as data. See it as data and figure out what you can learn so you don't make the same mistake over and over and over again. Step 2, start ridiculously small. Commit to one tiny action that makes you slightly uncomfortable. Maybe offering your opinion in a meeting or posting a bold idea online. Small wins stack up, training your brain to expect success. So like I said, it doesn't matter how small that idea or that thing that you're doing is. As long as you feel like you're winning and you're doing something to move forward, your brain takes that as, oh shit, this is how success feels. So just keep doing it. It doesn't fucking matter how small it is. Step 3, visualize the desired outcome. This is also important. So close your eyes and vividly picture yourself nailing that presentation or acing that interview. Feel the relief, feel the pride, and feel the energy. Because this is the most important part about neuroplasticity or neuroscience. Your brain can distinguish between real and imagined success. So use this to your advantage. So just the same way that you feel like you're not good enough without any data, you can do the same thing to build your confidence. But the thing about building confidence is that when you put data behind it, when you're like, I have done this and I achieved this and everything, oh, it propels you forward faster than anything else in life. Step 4, change your inner dialogue. Replace I can't with I'm learning to, or I'll figure it out. Simple language shifts retrain your subconscious, stripping away self-imposed limits. So just saying, I'm a fucking learner, I'm going to learn, I'm going to figure this out, changes the way your brain acts. Because now you're giving orders to your brain saying, you know what? I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to figure it out. And your brain goes, yes, sir, we're going to do it. And then you figure it out. This is pretty much what I have done since my wife got sick. We were broke, and somehow I figured it out by doing these techniques, by doing these steps, by literally creating the tools that I'm going to give you. Step 5, use anchoring techniques. Recall a moment you felt unstoppable, maybe a past achievement or a compliment that made you glow. Anchor that feeling by touching your thumb and forefinger together, whatever works for you. Later, trigger this anchor to summon that confident state. One of the things that I do is that I play with my thumbs, I twiddle with my thumbs whenever I have to record or do a presentation or talk to someone, because that's my anchoring technique. So whatever works for you, use that. Step 6, seek controlled challenges. Don't wait for perfection. No, because that never comes. Jump into opportunities that scare you just enough. Overcoming manageable challenges shows your mind you're stronger than you thought, boosting your confidence reserves. So every time you face a challenge that is uncontrollable, something that just happens, you're going to be like, you know what? I can figure this out. I have the confidence to overcome this challenge, because you have built that confidence by overcoming every other challenge that you have put in front of you. So this new challenge won't be any different. Step 7, immerse yourself in supportive communities. Surround yourself with people who push you to be better, who celebrate your progress, because peer reinforcement cements your new identity as someone who can, not someone who can't. These steps are not abstract theories. They're tools you can use today. Embrace them one by one and watch your confidence grow like wildfire, just like it happened with Andrea, just like it happened with me and many other people that have tried similar things like this. But I'm not just going to give you the steps. I'm going to give you extra ammunition to reinforce these transformations. One of the things that I do and I recommend people to use as well is to use a confidence journal. Every evening, write down 3 wins, no matter how small. And over time, you'll build a library of evidence proving you're capable of. And when you do this, this dismantles the negative self-talk and feeds your emerging identity as someone who's confident, as someone who doesn't quit, as someone who can figure shit out. Also, leverage audio or video recordings of yourself. Record practice presentations or short speeches. Review them objectively. Notice what you did well and where you can improve. And over time, this reduces nerves and normalizes putting yourself out there, which is something that I like to do when it comes to the podcast. That's why I love recording. That's why I love making my videos and getting better every single day. Another thing that I recommend you to do, and this is a very powerful tool, adopt physical rituals. A power pose before a big event, a quick breathing exercise to center yourself. This anchor you in the moment, grounding you so you can show up as your best self. Another tool that it's important to have at your disposal But with this particular tool, you have to do your own research, is to seek mentorship or coaching. Because having someone knowledgeable to guide you, to challenge your doubts, and to recognize that your progress can accelerate your growth exponentially. But before you go out there and start trying to find a mentor, a coach for you, do your research. Figure out if their approach is going to actually help you. Because what's been happening a lot is that now coaches or mentors don't give you the information you need right away. Now you have to pay them, almost like a pay-per-view or whatever. But now you have to pay them, and a lot of them charge a lot of fucking money and don't give you the information that is going to work for you. So you waste your money, and then you're like, shit, this didn't work for me. And you're out of thousands of dollars. So do your research. Before you decide to pay someone, follow them online, listen to what they say, and figure out if that's going to help you. If the information they're saying on their videos or on their podcasts or whatever they're doing is going to help you. Because if it's not, if you say like, you know what, I don't think this is going to help me, then don't pay them. Because doing all of this is about investing in your evolution. You don't need to invest on someone else and give them your money if it's not going to help you and it's going to take you to the next level. Because here's the thing. Long-term confidence means freedom. You stop holding back in your career, in your relationships, and your personal goals. You stop waiting for permission and give yourself the green light to live boldly. And when you trust yourself, you make better decisions. You innovate, you try new things, and bounce back quickly from setbacks. Confidence breeds resilience, a trait every winner cherishes. And confident people attract opportunities. Employers, partners, and friends gravitate to those who exude self-assurance. And one of the most important things I can tell you, because for some reason, people think that being confident is being arrogant now. But no, that's not the fucking case. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's authenticity. And that kind of realness lights up a room. So think about your future. What do you want to achieve? Who do you want to become? Confidence paves the way. It's not a one-time event, but a constant evolution. And you're in control of that journey. So here's the bottom line. Stop waiting for confidence to sneak up on you. Go out and create it. Rewire your thoughts. Anchor empowering states. Face manageable fears. And keep stacking those small wins. Because when you do this, and you look back in a few weeks from now, in a few months from now, even a few years from now, you're going to look back and say, damn, doing this has built the confidence I have been looking for. And now I am fucking unstoppable. And that's it for today. If this episode fired you up, share it. Spread these insights to your network, to your friends, to your coworkers, to your family. Let's build a global army of confident individuals who refuse to settle for mediocrity. This is the Bad Influence Podcast with your host, yours truly, the one, the only, Bjordan Banderas, pulling back the curtain on what it really takes to succeed. Remember, confidence is a choice, not a random blessing. Choose it, cultivate it, own it. Implement one of these tricks today. Maybe you start by rewriting your inner dialogue or set a tiny challenge. It doesn't matter what it is, just take action now. Don't let this knowledge slip through your fingers. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, leave a review, and keep pushing yourself to become that unstoppable force. Let's shake up the world and have a great day.